Hello everyone, welcome back to Pokemon White version. In the last episode, we reached the top of Dragon Spiral Tower and discovered that N had awoken the legendary Pokemon Reshiram. We made our way to Relic Castle in search of the Darkstone, but were only met by Getsis and his less than kind words. And finally, we headed over to Nacrene City Museum, and were given the Darkstone. And now, we have to make our way to Opelucid City in hopes of learning more about the Darkstone and how to awaken the legendary Pokemon Zekrom so we can do battle with N. So, in today's episode, we will be making our way over Route 8. I will be using, very quickly here, a Super Repel. Because you can actually run into Pokemon in these ponds here. And there's a nice full heal right here. That is an area we don't need to go to right now. That, I believe, is an event area. So I'm not super concerned with it. Try my best to evade trainers here. I think I can evade these trainers over here with this. Yes. Alright, here we go. This is Two Blind Bridge. Sarah! Oh. Well, hey, we just saw you a little bit ago. I didn't think you'd show up. As I've been traveling lately, I've been thinking about things. Things like what I can do with my life, and what I want to do, but I'm thinking how cool it would be to be a model like Elisa. And then how cool it would be to do research on Pokemon like Professor Juniper. If that's what I want to do, I'm going to have to know a lot about Pokemon. So, would you please battle me? Of course! Sarah versus Bianca. Once again challenged by Bianca, who's sending out a Stoutland, level 38, normal type with the ability Intimidate and the moves Work Up, Crunch, Roar, and Retaliate. This is going to be the same Pokemon no matter which starter you chose. So, let's just do an Acrobatics and hope for the best. Stoutland is pretty bulky. Not super bulky, but could hurt. I'm a little worried. That we didn't do half of it. Oh, we did! Oh, we just got really bad on the damage range on that first hit. Level 41. Next up, she's sending out Simisage. Grass type, level 38 with the ability Gluttony. I could actually keep Roxanne out, but let's send in Litwick. The ability Gluttony and the moves Leer, Lick, Fury Swipes, and Seed Bomb. If you chose Tepig, it'll be a Simipour, level 38 water type. Abilities Gluttony with the moves Leer, Lick, Fury Swipes, and Scald. And if you chose Snivy, it'll be a Simisear, level 38. Gluttony for its ability again with the moves Leer, Lick, Fury Swipes, and Flame Burst. He's probably going to do Leer and Lick because that's super effective and the AI tells it to do that. Wow. Wow. Litwick. You really wanted to get that level. Level 41. Good job. Next up. Oh boy. Emboar. Unfortunately for her, Mizune is more than a match. Level 40. Firefighting type with the ability Blaze and the moves Rollout, Takedown, Heat Crash, and Assurance. If you chose Tepig, it will be a Superior, level 40. Grass type. Ability Overgrow with the moves Mega Drain, Slam, Leaf Blade, and Coil. And if you chose Snivy, it will be a Samurott, level 40. Water type with the ability Torrent and the moves Revenge, Aqua Jet, Splash, and Encore. And just like that, Emboar goes down, and her final Pokemon, same no matter which starter, is Musharna, level 38, Psychic type with the ability Forewarn. And the moves, Defense Curl, Lucky Chant, Psybeam, and Hypnosis. We're going to take this moment for Litwick to be able to use its new ability. Going to warn her about Shadow Ball, which is exactly what we're going to do. We won't get a critical hit from this, but bam! Yeah, exactly half health. Every time every time I watch my Pokemon battle, it ends like this. What, with you losing? You must be doing something real wrong. You just don't have the mind for it. You know, some people are tactical, some people aren't. But hey, let's ignore what I just said. Because guess what? Litwick is evolving. Litwick evolved into Lampent. Yep, Sarah, you're amazing. I'm really, really, really impressed, and that makes me want to give this to you. A full restore? Well, that was a pretty good healing item. That's really expensive too, jeez. In Castelia City, my precious Pokemon was stolen by Team Plasma, so I really, really understand. If Team Plasma forces everyone to liberate their Pokemon, there'll be nothing but sad people. Sarah, stop Team Plasma. Don't allow Pokemon to be stolen from trainers who love them. I think that's the truth, or ideal, that you've been pursuing, Sarah. And you got that right. Oh dear, here I've come all this way, and I'm afraid I'm bothering you when you're going through so much. All I wanted was to help you relax, Sarah. Knowing you, you'll be fine. Definitely. You'll totally be fine. I guarantee it. Anyway, you know what I mean. Yeah, so bye-bye. I think she was trying to hit on me. Oh my. Well, this is nice. What's this? I don't know. Alright, let's head through here. This is the two blind bridge. Before we progress any further, I'd like to do something that has been neglected. And for that requires a bit of a cutaway. So, let's cut to that real quick. So, Lampent has been in need of a nickname for a while now, and I think I finally decided on one. This Pokemon will be named Alice. This was suggested by Zegan Zoma on YouTube, who explains that Alice, the name Alice in particular, comes from the Shin Megami Tensei series, in which she is a ghost whose adoptive uncle is Belial, one of Goeta's 72 demons who commands fire. This Pokemon will be known as Alice. And there we go. Alright, now that we're back here, we can do the thing that I wanted to do. Because, guess what? Lampent is not really gonna learn any moves from here on that I care to teach it. The only thing was that it was gonna learn Shadow Ball at level 53. Problem is, or not problem really, thing is, we got the Shadow Ball TM and it already knew it as a Litwick. And it doesn't learn Flamethrower naturally leveling up, and honestly, Flame Burst is a pretty good 70 base power fire type attack. So, I think we can go right ahead and level her up into a Chandelure. What? Alice is evolving? Well, this is supposed to be a suppository. How would that work? I'm not gonna think about it too much. And there you have it. Alice evolved into Chandelure. Currently, in my opinion, actually no, it is true. The best fire type of the 5th generation. Alright. We did it. I'm trying to see if there's any great... I think we had a thing that increases ghost type attacks. I think we had something like that. We may not have. Spell tag. Boost the power of ghost type moves. Give that to Alice, who does not need that lucky egg anymore. You are clearly the best right now. Alright, we did it. This is Two Blind Bridge. Hey you! It's just my opinion, but it's best if you avoid this area on weekend evenings. The brats who live around here often get up to something stupid. Stupid. Who's that in the distance? Hey dude. When I was running around trying to outrun the trains, I got overheated. Phew! Anyway, please take this. TM43 Flame Charge. Pretty good physical fire type move. Boost your speed. Is that? Yep. Gets this. Come. Gets this. We brought the one you wanted. Excellent. Seems that you have obtained the Darkstone. I congratulate you on a job well done. It is my Lord N's thought that the two holders of the legendary Pokémon should put their beliefs on the line and strive to find which is the true hero. This is not necessary, however. From his infancy, I provided him with the education required to become the hero of legend. Indeed, he has been so acknowledged by the legendary Pokémon. Such purity of his purpose is. The liberation of Pokémon of which Team Plasma speaks, is the separation of Pokémon from foolish people. That's the truth. All trainers will become helpless to resist us. We alone will be able to use Pokémon. The preparations are complete. When my perfect plan is set in motion, first a few gullible Pokémon trainers who are unable to resist Team Plasma will release their Pokémon. Then that number will become 100, then 1,000. In no time, even the gym leaders and the champion will become unable to fight us. Having a Pokémon will be considered a bad thing. Even people like the sad little Bianca, whose Pokémon was stolen in Castelia, will be unable to face public opinion and will release their Pokémon. That's the kind of world we'll make. You may have the stone, but there's no chance whatsoever that the legendary Pokémon will accept you as the hero. So, if you're not willing to hand over your precious Pokémon, I suggest you search for some courage, because you're going to need it. This guy just likes to, like, ambush us and then, like, bad talk as much as possible. What a terrible guy. Hey! Route 9 has a lot of trainers. Oh, no. Route 9. So there was... Uh-oh. What? He gave us TM56 Fling. Throw an item and to do damage to target. This has a lot of effects, and they're completely based on whatever item you end up throwing at the enemy. I'm gonna have to fight something, aren't I? Yep. I'm not gonna list what they do. It's just, it can do a lot of stuff. You do get your item back, you don't lose it for doing that. So don't worry about that. I think unless it's a consumable. Guy's a rock, which we're gonna take out. Sweet. I am gonna note that there is an area north of Route 8 called the Moor of Icarus, which we did not go into. If only because there's not much in there that I care to go into right now. I might go back in there for training, because it has a lot of trainers you can fight. It has 4, if it's not winter. But there's no new Pokemon, and there are no TMs or unique items to pick up. I mean, there's an Ultra Ball and a Max Revive, but I don't really care about those, so I'm not going to worry about them. Of course we got Poison. We got PSN. It's fine, I'll take Nintendo Network any day. Actually, unless it's Smash Brothers. But even more importantly, we are on Route 9, which has a single new Pokemon that we can encounter. Well, there's some evolved forms of Pokemon that we had access to before, but I will. You know what I'm gonna do? I am going to I'm gonna find the Pokemon, and then I'm gonna do the bio on it. All right. So, see you guys when we find one. There it is. A single new Pokemon that you can catch on this route is Pawniard. Pawniard is a Dark Steel type Pokemon, a rather unique type in my opinion, that evolves into Bisharp at level 52. Bisharp is an incredibly powerful physical attacking wall that has decent speed and decent special defense, but really good defense and incredible physical attack. You might notice something with this team. I don't have a wall. Not a very good wall either. And Pawniard doesn't have, like, incredible type coverage. In fact, it has a 4 times weakness to fighting, which isn't all that great. But it's pretty dang powerful, and honestly, I've never used one before. I think you know where this is going. We are going to catch ourselves a Pawniard. This is the last team member. This is it. We got ourselves a Pawniard. I hope, against all hope, that this has a good nature. They fight at Bisharp's command. They cling to their prey and inflict damage by sinking their blades into it. Ugh. I will not be giving a nickname to Pawniard. Again, that is up to you guys. If you have a nickname for Pawniard, please put it in the comments. We'll see what this guy does. A bold nature. Raises defense, lowers attack. You know, half of that is amazing. But 10% of your attack going down means I'm catching another one. You can learn to... actually, either ability is fine. Defiant or Inner Focus is honestly fine. So, yeah, I'm gonna catch a couple more. So I realized something that I should probably do if I'm gonna be trying to catch Pokemon. And that is, just go over here, please. Just come over here and come into Opelucid City. Hello, Sarah. This way. Good. Gets this. What a liar. Desperately trying to con everyone with his speech. That's correct. Our Lord N has combined his power with the legendary dragon-type Pokémon and intends to create a new world. We herald the return of the hero of Unova, founder of this region. Pokémon are different from people. They are living beings who contain unknown potential. They are living beings from whom we humans have much to learn. They are beings whose greatness we should acknowledge. Beings who should be freed from our oppression. We, Team Plasma, invite you to join us. We all want to create a new world where people and Pokémon are both free. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you now, please release your Pokémon. And so, I end my plea to you today. Thank you one and all for your attention. Is it true? Have we been making Pokémon suffer? Maybe we should release our Pokémon like Team Plasma says. No way! Without Pokémon, I'll be lonely and sad! Wah! What was that about? That speech was off the charts strange. The cooperation of people and Pokémon is how Unova came to exist to begin with. If a Pokémon really didn't want anything to do with humans, it would simply leave. Capturing a Pokémon in a Pokéball doesn't mean you've captured its heart. Let's go, Sarah. It's been a while, Iris and Drayden. Oh, Mr. Alder, and the girl who helped out that time. What's wrong? What does the wandering champion who left the Pokémon League need from us? Briefly, my request is this. Tell us about the legendary dragon-type Pokémon. Are you talking about Reshiram or Zekrom? What's the sudden interest? Moments ago, a troublemaker known as Getsis was here. He said a trainer named N has reawakened Reshiram. Yes. That trainer called N apparently told Sarah here to search for the other dragon-type Pokémon. Let me check that I have this straight. This N, or what have you, presumes to set the two dragon-type Pokémon against each other in battle. To test his convictions? Oh no! The dragon-type Pokémon get along so well! That's right, Iris. Oh god, doing Alder's voice actually is killing me, I think. The ones who make Pokémon battle are the trainers. And it's so the trainers and the Pokémon can get to know each other better. I'm going to the Pokémon League. No. I guess in this case I should say I'm returning to the Pokémon League. Of course. I'll defeat N. I'll teach him about the beauty of this world, where Pokémon and trainers live together in harmony. Also, Sarah, I'll await your arrival. Once you've obtained the Opelucid badge, come to the League. The Opelucid gym leader is tough. Take care. Farewell. I'm counting on you, Drayden and Iris. Aw, he's gone. Is he okay? He looked kinda scary. Don't worry, Iris. He is the strongest trainer in all of Unova. Well, Sarah, is it? Come to my home. As Alder asked, I'll tell you everything I can about the legendary dragon-type Pokémon. Iris, child, please show the way. You bet! If it's Opelucid City, I can take you anywhere. As for the story of Reshiram and Zekrom, we'll tell you all we know about it. This way. That way? What? Just a little farther. This is it. Well, we'll go in there in a second. I want to catch my Pokemon. You know what? I'm fine with that. I'm fine. It's got a good ability. It's got a neutral nature of Hardy. It's strong-willed. And is female. There you go. If you have an idea for Pawniard's nickname, go ahead and put it in the comments. a female knight. I guess poniard is more like, a pawn, but I mean like in terms of just medieval terms, not chess terms. A medieval female knight who is a strong will and is hardy and is awesome and has high attack. We did it. And with that done, I have no idea how long this episode has been going for. But next time on Pokemon Black and White, we'll be heading inside the House of Drayden to find out a little bit more about the legend of Reshiram and Zekrom. Until then, later, trainers.